week for cooking, we're going to be using a muffin tin, some liners, some chocolate chips, some honey, some peanut butter, and some coconut oil. And I wonder if you can guess what we're making. We're making Reese's Cups. So, what you're going to be doing is you can either use the mini muffin liners in mini muffin tins, or you can use the full-size ones and have normal-sized Reese's Cups. So what we're going to do is pretty simply just take the liners and line the tin. Basic beginning. Not overly complicated.
Yeah, that's not it is.
It is from here. This is just a bread.
Yeah, that's a piece of orange cord plugged in.
Okay, so the tin is lined. Next, we'll put this off to the side, and we'll grab our big mixing bowl. And what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 cup of chocolate chips. 1 cup of chocolate chips. And we're going to put it in the bowl. Okay. Then, we're going to take our coconut oil, and we need to take 1 tablespoon of it, which is quite a bit. And we're going to put that in with the chocolate chips. Make sure you get it all in there.
I am actually. What do you need?
And we'll put the rest of that off to the side for now. There should be 3 tablespoons of that altogether. So, now that this is in here, we need to melt it, which I didn't think. Okay, so now that we have our coconut oil and our chocolate chips in a bowl, we're going to take the bowl, we're going to come over to the microwave. We're going to come down and grab the paper towel. Fold it in half. And cover the bowl when we put it in the microwave because we don't want any mini explosions.
Oh, yes.
We're going to close the microwave. We're going to put it on for 15-second intervals. So, you do as many 15-second intervals as it takes for your chocolate chips to completely melt in with the coconut oil, and when you're done, we're going to mix it together. So, when the chocolate comes out of the microwave, you're just going to stir it until it's completely melted, and there's no lumpies, it's completely smooth. Okay, so when this is completely smooth, you're going to take your muffin tins. You're going to take it, and you're going to line your muffin tins with the chocolate. Okay, so then you're just going to basically make sure that it covers the entire bottom of the cupcake tin, like that. I'll show you. You're going to want to cover the entire bottom. If you want, you can go up the sides. I personally don't usually do this, but I'll do one like that, for example. You may need to add a little bit more chocolate to the bottom if you do that, because it'll thin out. Okay, so that's what it should look like, roughly. And you're going to do that for all of the tins. Okay, so when you're done lining the muffin tins, you should still have chocolate left over. Set that aside because you're going to be using that later once we're done. So you're going to take the muffin tins. We're going to stick this in the freezer. And we're going to leave it there while we make the next set. Okay, so for the peanut butter layer of the Reese's Cups, you need to take a 1/4 cup of peanut butter and put it in the bowl. Then, sorry, a 1/2 cup of peanut butter, not a 1/4 cup, my bad. Then you need a 1/4 cup of honey, and you need to add that to the bowl. And then you need to add the remaining coconut oil. So 2 tablespoons of that needs to go in here. Okay, so once all 3 of those ingredients are in there, then you take a pinch of salt. So then, you're gonna come back over, you're gonna take more paper towel, and you're gonna stick this in the microwave for about 15 to 20 seconds. So we'll go with 20. Give it some time to melt. When it comes out of the microwave, it should look something like this. You're seeing the oil of the peanut butter and the oil of the coconut oil and the honey. And you want to just mix it all together until it's melted. So that coconut oil, if it's still in a hard chunk like you can see here, you want to try and break that up. If it gets in the hot peanut butter and honey, it'll start melting. And if it doesn't, just chuck it back in the microwave for a few more seconds. So you just want to make sure you microwave it until it's smooth. It's 'cause there's coconut oil. It's not done.
Want me to pause it?
Yeah.
There.
Okay, so once it looks like this and everything's all melted, there's not much left chunky. You want to make sure there are no chunkies. And then you're gonna come to the freezer. And you're gonna grab your chocolate. So, these have started hardening there, it's soft anymore. So you're gonna ignore the spatula because it's kind of hard to pour with. So you're gonna take a tablespoon. You're gonna take a scoop of that. You're gonna bring it over. And you're gonna drop it in the center. You wanna make sure you're covering that chocolate layer. So you wanna pour it evenly over each one. So do about 2 to 3 tablespoons, depending on how much sauce you made and how many you're making to each one. And if you have any extra, feel free to go back over and layer it up. So, when you're done putting the peanut butter in the cups, you're going to take it to the freezer. You're going to put them back in and leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so when those are in the freezer, you're going to want to keep an eye on your chocolate. Make sure it's not hardening, and if it is, just put it back in the microwave for a few seconds, and hopefully it'll start warming up again, and just make sure it's smooth, stays runny. Okay, so once these are hardened, not soft at all, you're going to take your chocolate that's left over, make sure it's not still thick, you want it to be runny, and you're just going to cover up the peanut butter. You can do as much or as little chocolate covering as you want, but make sure you are able to, spread your chocolate evenly among your cups. Okay, so basically the last step is once you layer your chocolate, make sure it looks nice and smooth. Make sure it looks nice and smooth. You're just gonna Okay, so when you take them out of the freezer, they'll look like this, nice and hard. You're just gonna take a plate or a container, your choice. And you're just gonna lay them out. And you can always eat one or two. Anyway, so that's how you guys make Reese's Puffs. I hope you enjoy, or Reese's Cups. There's the word. Hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make these. Super easy. If you have any questions, let me know.